The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Now, he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Forlan. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good take. Roberto Baggio! Nakata gets it away. Played back in. Oh, good spread. Veron's diving header! It's there! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. Baggio receives it in a wide. Big chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's there to make the challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Hullet. Veron is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Stojkovic. He's gone forward. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. Now it's Owen.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Stojkovic. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's played into the middle.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Forlan is in a really good position out wide. He's there and gets it away. No way through. Baggio puts his foot on the gas. Hullet might just make this. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. And here's Owen. And he's... And Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Bale is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time getting close now. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Stojkovic. Owen. Gets his head on it! He's played it long. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Bale looks to get on the end of this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a throw. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Jong. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Owen. And it's De Jong. Close it. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Jong! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Robertson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Baron. Oh, nicely intercepted. Forlan is onto it in a flash. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Nakata. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Jong. And it's Robertson. Short changes him with that pass. And he's on his way! Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
72 minutes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective,
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Rodri, little pass back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Vitinha.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Forlan. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hullet. And this is Roberto Baggio. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Bale. Number 11, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 9, Del Piero. Number 4,
Isco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Robertson. And here's Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Plays it and climbs up big! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So it's ended all square, both... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. That's been drilled forward. Neymar. Stojkovic. And this is Forlan. He's cut it out. Wilshere. Malaysia looking to pass their way through. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stojkovic. Nakata. Stojkovic. And it's Stojkovic. Here's a shot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's made its way to him. Drives it in. Nakata. Quarter of an hour played. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Nakata. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Neymar. Stojkovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Wilshere. Played through into space. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Wilshere. Eto'o. Well, this is Eto'o. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nakata. Out of play for a throw. Rodri. Here's Nakata. De Jong. And here's Forlan. This looks promising. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nicely intercepted. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Liverpool finding their passes. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? And here's Forlan. Great ball, and he's in here, takes a shot! Oh, the ball, oh, he's been caught napping! And he's gone backward here. This might spell real chance! And that was probably asking just too much. Rijkaard. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's Wilshere. And here's Eto'o. Oh, super ball! Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong. Nakata. And it's Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Stojkovic. Messi. Dimichelis. Koundé. To Dimichelis. And it's Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Forlan receives it in a good position here. Wilshere. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets into some space. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And Dimichelis. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And the keeper's got it again. Costa Curta. So we've reached the hour mark. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Eto'o. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Jong. Neymar. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. For Wilshere. And this is Eto'o. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Stojkovic. Stojkovic. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Stojkovic. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Very nicely done. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, no way through. And here's Neymar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most convincing of passes. Eto'o might just make this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Jong. And it's Robertson.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Substitution in progress.
Malaysia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. De Paul looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tala. Robertson.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's in on goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot! Off the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
De Paul with the delivery. And he can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got the...
Oh, he's been caught on Roberto Baggio! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Knocks it out wide. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Neymar. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's going for goal. Gilberto Silva, looking tidy in possession here. Chance to deliver. Adams gets it away.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. Stood up well to him there. And here's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stojkovic. Oh, this is a very good run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And here's Forlan. And here's Nakata. Played in by Roberts. Oh, smashing header. Oh, it's fallen loose again. This time, surely. It's in! There is the breakthrough. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Forlan, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Baggio. Oh, good take in a good area. De Jong is always looking to break lines. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Plays in a cross. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stojkovic, and it's Rooney. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Saliba goes forward. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Gilberto Silva. Nori. Stojkovic. And it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Forlan. Stojkovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Nori is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Messi. Davids. Roberto Baggio. Given the lift of his goal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rooney. Pass somewhat off target. Rooney goes steaming forward. He's got away. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eder Militao. Forlan. And he's taking no chances there. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Rooney. And it's De Jong. Rodri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Nakata. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passes short and sharp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Stojkovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thailand are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Thailand are down to 10 men. Rodri. Look at this great chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's their second corner of the game. De Jong tries to clear. Distributed tidily. Messi has it in a wide position. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strong running down that left flank. That's good running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stojkovic is wide and look, can he finish? They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davids picks it up out wide. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has not gone well. De la Cruz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now Davids. Lovely pass, and the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Stojkovic, number 11.
Bullish header! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Mbappe. Baresi. Vieira.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that was vital.
5 minutes added time.
De la Cruz. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Deep into stoppage time. Vieira. Nouri. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's the keeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. De Jong. And it's Isco. And it's Rooney. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Rooney gleefully... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
And that is a little undercooked. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nakata. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Robertson.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Forlan. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Strokes it back. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Gullit. Edmilson. Guardiola. That is good strength. Look at the space here. Rooney. And it's Stojkovic. Now it's De Jong. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Played out wide. Robertson. Here's Rodri. And it's De Jong. Pele. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Suarez. Here's Gullit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola with the short one. Turns and goes back. And it's Edmilson. Oh, that's fab. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Gullit. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Maldini. Thuram. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good take, and it's Pele! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Edmilson.
Half-time getting close now. De Jong. So what can they make of this? Passes coming off in quick succession here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Guardiola. Well timed, excellent interception. Some good work on the right flank here. De Jong. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Rooney, great chance! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half then, just getting going. Otto could try cutting inside here. It's a goal kick. And it's Stojkovic. Rodri. Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Luis Suarez. Crunching tackle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pele. Pele! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar plays a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rooney knocks it into space. Stojkovic. Nice interception, well timed. Well, it can be a real threat inside the box. He's had it taken off him, and it's Forlan. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Forlan, and this is Rooney. Pinches it off him. Nakata. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Nakata, who's set up one goal so far. And Stojkovic. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good-looking ball. Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of it? Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He can get that clear. No way through, so back it comes. Luis Suarez. And the counter is on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
pull it. And the pass is intercepted. Nakata.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Stojkovic. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Isco.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, what a climb!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There's a sharp little ball here. Always onto this. On Mbappe. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Forlan. And it's Forlan. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's an imaginative pass. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now there's a... Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Robertson. Gattuso calmly anticipates.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. And he's had it nicked away.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Number 20, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 24, Ronaldinho.
Punched
Number
away.
10, Mbappe. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Mbappe! It's hit the upright. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe! De Jong. Oh, good-looking ball. Over to the left. Forlan. Stojkovic. Cherki. Under. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata. And it's been played through. It's Forlan! That has not gone well. Stojkovic touches it back. And he shoots! Off the post!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. He's being urged to shoot. Cherki! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nakata, and he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Nakata. And it's Rooney. And here's Stojkovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan. Sabani. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan, out towards the flank. Great run on the overlap here. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rooney threads one in. Flings it across. Gravenberg to Under. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. And a chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good running with the ball. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri. And it's Nakata. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is... There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Strokes it back. Now, can they get him away? 5 minutes till the break. And he was quick to react.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gravenberg. Played back in. Stojkovic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello attendees, this
So,
is
both
a
teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0
Please keep
at
your
the break.
eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
So, what can they make of this? Now it's Forlan. Nakata. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Dybala.
This is the time you need that pace.
Sabani.
Looking for options for movement. Lofted in. Nakata going vertical. De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Nakata. This is De Jong. Oh, good ball! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been caught napping! De Jong. Chance for a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Nakata. And it's Robertson. Stood up well to him there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gravenberg, Eder Militao, spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Quality ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Turns and goes back. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Stojkovic. And here's Forlan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Stojkovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. And this is... Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Number 20, Diego Forlan.
And he's there to clear it.
Coming on the field, number 22.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation
number
mode.
24, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Mbappe.
Somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Isco unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Jong with a definite foul there. And that has put paid to that. That's a decent clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. De Jong picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To let you know that you'll be able to catch
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola, as composed as he is
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. And he whips it in. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Jong. Stojkovic. Now it's Forlan. And it's Rodri. Played out to the left flank. Cross from bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
De Jong. Guardiola puts his foot on the gas, and the through ball. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it's Nedved. It's Forlan. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Jong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. And he's gone backward here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nakata. That has not gone well. Now he's off and running. And this is Rooney. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Nakata. Looking for options for movement. Rooney! De Jong. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Pele. And here's Romario. Oh, easy pickings there. Stojkovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Rooney. And this is Nakata. Nakata. This might hit. It's Rooney! Oh, it's hit the post. Lofted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good take. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rodri gets it away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Hullet. Guardiola. And he's played it back. Gattuso proves just a little bit too strong. Thuram. Looking to play. Romario! Stojkovic. Rooney. And Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro with the foul.
And it's Rodri.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Stojkovic is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Nedved.
Look at it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Romario. It's a searching pass.
And he's on his way! That's going to go a long way. Some
There will
excellent
be
tackling
1
here,
minute
and
added
that
time.
one a perfect example. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the half-time whistle goes.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Now it's Forlan,
And this is Nakata. Thinks about the shot.
there's the shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Guardiola. Pele. He's a sharp little ball here.
Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Stojkovic with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Romario. Adams gets a foot in here.
Now it's Rooney.
Now it's Stojkovic.
And this is Rooney.
Guardiola is the team's great visionary. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game.
Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Forlan. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Thuram.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Nakata did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And this is Romario.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Now it's Romario. Rooney.
Nakata,
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
played in by Robertson.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Stojkovic. Coming on
Liverpool
the
do
field
have
is
options available on the
number
bench
22,
if they want to go that way.
Isco. Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. De Jong, and here's Rooney. Rooney. Romario. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Liverpool have their third corner.
Number 20, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ronaldinho. Number
It's
10.
ended up in no man's land. And now they can clear their lines. Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bullet dominates aerially so often. And he's straight offside.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Rooney. It's a good ball out wide. Mbappe takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's
Added minutes
absolutely
has been
nothing wrong
indicated.
with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Pele, chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Well,
And that's that. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. De Jong voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Those of you making their way home on
Liverpool
public
leave
transportation
it late,
today, please watch
but
the
in the
screen
end,
for train
it
departure
was
times
great.
from all local
Well, I
major
just think that
stations.
determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Forlan. Robertson. Oh, important interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Veron. Quarter of an hour played. And it's De Jong. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Liverpool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Saliba makes the interception. Stojkovic. And this is Rooney. And he's gone long. And they're quick to get it back. Roberto Baggio. This is promising. It's run loose here. That's a little off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Jong. Now it's Nakata. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Robertson gets a foot in here. Nakata. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Rodri. Seedorf with the foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Robertson. Nakata. And it's De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Roberto Baggio can so cleverly bypass the press. Rodri. Nakata. Oh, this is a great position. Stojkovic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Eder Militao
Gets across to intercept that.
Now it's Stojkovic. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Nakata. Rodri. Liverpool looking to go into the break, 1-0 up.
And that is a little undercooked.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Rooney.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's De Jong.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Baggio.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Searching pass he's played there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into stoppage time. Forlan. There's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, good read. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
So off we go once more.
Number 21.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Coming on the field. Number 25. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ball's gone out of play.
18. Gullit.
Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Rooney! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Forlan! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gullit. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it is clear to see. There's the shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, super find. And this is Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's there! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Liverpool take the lead. Roberto Baggio. Nakata. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nakata. And here's Forlan. Chance for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Manchester United.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost.
And he shoots! It's in! And they've got their lead back. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Forlan. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shot could be... And a chance! Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So all square. Takes a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! There it is! They have stolen level at the last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. All square again into the dying minutes.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the...
And the finish! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And we're done. Liverpool can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Rooney taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The
Hello,
end of the game.
This is
Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Croatia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lizarazu
Could try cutting inside here.
Robertson deals with that comfortably.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Forlan. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he has been fouled there.
Seedorf.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And it's Robertson.
Can he get on the end of this? And he whips in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Croatia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Forlan. Stojkovic. Stojkovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neymar. Rooney. Oh, it's Seedorf. It's Rooney! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Rooney! It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Nedved.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's on it. Can he get away? Bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Now Gattuso. Neymar. Neymar. There he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Rooney. Nakata. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well read, nice interception. Ferdinand. Now it's Rooney. Neymar. He could be in here. Chance! It's a goal! Croatia are back in business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Nakata. Neymar. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. Looking for the run. Now it's Rooney. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Forlan chasing after it. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
Promising
indicated.
build up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lizarazu. A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nedved. And we've reached half-time. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. De Jong. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rooney might just make this. Rooney. Lizarazu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Now it's Stojkovic. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's come loose. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Now it's Seedorf. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's Nedved. That's an excellent interception. Forlan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nakata actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's really well cleared. Adams. Stojkovic. And here's Rooney. Great ball. It's Nakata! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Nakata. Now it's Forlan. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rooney. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rooney. Now it's Forlan. Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. Nakata. Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's managed to... Neymar!
Substitution in progress.
Croatia choosing to make the first change. Cruyff with the short one. Now it's Cruyff. And he's managed to get rid. Thuram. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lizarazu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's De Jong. And this is Forlan.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to complete the turnaround. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Croatia.
Croatia have their second corner now. Cruyff plays it short. And a shot! So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Lizarazu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Cruyff. And he's lost his match chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Thuram. Gattuso. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please be reminded.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he...
Chance! It's anyone's ball now. João Neves. And it's Rijkaard. Foden. Stojkovic. And it's Rooney. Rooney on a strong run down the right. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard. Now João Neves. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, can he get onto this? De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. Well read, nice interception. Spread it left. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fulham looking to pass their way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe! He's delivered all right! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Neves.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gabriel.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Opts for safety. Pressing high and with purpose. Cannavaro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Stojkovic. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Real chance! Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. And Gvardiol. Gabriel. Gvardiol. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is form, and the shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fulham finding their passes. Gvardiol, played in deep, climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Foden. João Neves. Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. De Jong. Nakata. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. He is through. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Fulham are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Stojkovic. João Neves. And now the breakaway.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Now Foden. Now it's Sorloth. And here's Sorloth. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half.
Substitution in progress.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nakata. And it's Forlan. De Jong. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic touches it back. Quick look, then plays it in. Jordan Henderson. Rooney. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vardiol. Jordan Henderson. Fulham have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Lewandowski. Now who's going to be first to this? Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Forlan, and it's Rooney. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Rooney. De Jong. Forlan. Forlan. It's Forlan! Lewandowski. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Stojkovic. Quality ball. Rodri. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now that's a lovely exchange. João Neves. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Nakata. Tries to pass it through. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Isco.
So here comes a substitution. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Rijkaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Robertson getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Knocks it into space. Bardiol gets in. Oh, smashing header!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto him.
And he's following up! They've done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Lewandowski duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right,
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. They'll have one final crack at it. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Rooney. Tries a shot!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And it's hoisted clear. Isco
Tries to play it through.
Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
4 added
Liverpool
minutes has been
take the
indicated.
lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Messi picks Messi!
And that is a little undercooked.
That's really well cleared.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Spread out to the left. Lewandowski.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And that is that. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And we come to you
Rooney,
now with a
voted
quick
man of
request
the
for
match,
support
and
for our
deservedly
World
so.
Charity Fund.
Liverpool leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Barella. Oh, that's nice. It's Mkhitaryan! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Stood up well to him there. Pinches it off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is lovely. And it's Mkhitaryan. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Quarter of an hour played. Ciao. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of it. Nakata! Barella, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Martinez. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's had a hit. Top class from Thuram. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Inter go in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Çalhanoğlu. Some really good ball movement. Zielinski. And he's making progress on the ball. And he decides to cross it. The Frey deal. It's Çalhanoğlu!
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ribery. And that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu played. He gets big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bastoni.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Here's Zielinski. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nakata.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No foul, says the referee. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Ribéry. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Up he goes! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Mkhitaryan. That's a good ball. Here's a shot! And he's heaved it away. Chance here to counter. Martinez. And here's Ribéry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played through into space. Xiao. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Martinez. He's got away. And Martinez! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Calhanoglu. Inter Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's good running with the ball. Forlan. Couldn't squeeze it through. Calhanoglu. And here's Colomwani. And the shot! Oh, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, what has happened here? Who saw this coming? Inter Milan have come back from the very brink. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Colomwani. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Forlan considers his options. Shot could be on. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Forlan. And here's Colomwani. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Stefan de Vrij. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. And he was alert to it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? Superb from Colomwani! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's Ribery! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the...
Oh, what has happened here? Thuram is onto this. Thuram! Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ribery. Ciao. For Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu.
Ci saranno 3
It's
minuti di
Cambiasso.
recupero.
There will be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Forlan. Viene sostituito con il
Ball
numero
driven
9.
towards big header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh no, this does not look good. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman...
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Could move up a gear here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Rooney. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to...
Oh, he's been caught napping. He has a look up. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lovely bit of skill. Caught offside that time.
Now it's Owen. Parla. Doku. Now that looks a decent ball. Swings in across. Adams deals with that comfortably. Parla. Now it's Szoboszlai. Good running, strong and purposeful. He is through here. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne. Rodri. And he's chosen to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Rooney! Loose. Oh, what has happened? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Dunk gets it away. Szoboszlai carries the ball down the right. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Zubimendi. To Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eze. Newcastle looking to pass. Palmer! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Owen. Oh, that's well spotted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Parla. Szoboszlai. Picked out brilliantly. Rooney. Raya claims comfortably. Doku. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Doku. Newcastle finding their passes. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Doku. And it's Palmer. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Eze. He's being urged to shoot. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ruben Dias. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And
So
if
in
you
they
do
come
have
for
a
the break
chance
with
today,
nothing to
please
separate
take some
them.
time
The
out to give
score
your support
1-1.
to our better stadium fund.
Manchester United get the second half going. Rodri. And it's Parla. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Doku. Zubimendi, who's set up 1 goal so far. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Parla. For Szoboszlai. Threads one in. He's through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Manchester United
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Rooney. And here's Owen. Chance to deliver. Doku.
The attendance for this match.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Look at this. It's Rooney! And for a moment, time stood still. Parla gets across and deals with it. Rodri. Now it's Rooney. Looking for options for movement. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Raya, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Szoboszlai. Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Taking place.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rooney! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Manchester United. After
It is no contest. It is a landslide. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. Might be danger here. Decent chance! Against the crossbar. Cleared without complication. Doku touches it back.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside.
you